Hello.
Welcome back to being cool.
Yeah, it's that time. All right, we are here for the opening game of the 2023-24 season for Honey Baked. They are playing Steel City Selects today in the first game of a 3-game weekend. For HB, Abby Salas will start in net. Up front will be Celine Kalis in the middle, alongside Kerrigan Kennedy and Ella Porter, with Emma Billy and Ellie Nahovig on the back. Puck is dropped and we are underway. Very quick icing, and the face-off will come back into the Honey Baked zone. Face-off is won by Honey Baked. Sent out to the point, and it's picked up by Steel City. Steel City plays with it down low. Ellie Nahovig brings it around her own net. Gets it up to Kennedy. He puts one off the boards and doesn't get out. This time, Celine is able to get it out. Puck goes into the Steel City zone. Couple of forecheckers on it. With the reversal, Steel City is able to almost get it out, and they do get it out. Sylvia Duncan picks it up along the wall and sends it into the Steel City zone. As Steel City turns up ice now. Icing is waved off as Ella Seda goes back to grab the puck. Seda finds Noelle Douglas on the boards, and Steel City gets a shot that goes just wide. Steel City controlling the puck in the zone as Sylvia Duncan sends it up the boards to Dekatowski. Kara tries to get it out. They get a blocked shot. Now Taylor Pico sends it behind her own net to Ella Seda. Seda gets it up to Noelle Douglas. The puck is stopped by Abby Salas. HB goes for the change, and the face-off will be to the right of Salas here in the defensive zone. Now out we have Ash, Anna. Face-off is won and sent out of the zone by Anna. Steel City sends it back in. Offsides is waved off. Emma Billy now with it behind her own net. Support being provided by Ash Donato. Puck is loose at the point, but Lucy Sweeney is not able to get it out. Steel City sends one behind the net. Emma Billy is on it. Emma skates it. Emma skating it out of her own zone. Gets a pass off to Donato. Donato off against the defender now. Tries to drop one to Sweeney. Sweeney goes in after it below the net. Steel City looking to get it out. Stepped on by Melina Carconi. Sends one. It's in the feet, but Lucy Sweeney cannot pick it up. Sweeney gets knocked down, and Steel City exits the zone with the puck. Going across the half line into the Honey Baked zone. Nahovig picks it up behind her own net. Nahovig skates around one and is able to get it up, but not out. Now Melina Carconi goes to pressure the Steel City player. Pass is picked off by Celine Kalis. Puck in the corner now. Kalis putting the pressure on. The shot goes off the side of the net. Honey Baked putting defensive pressure on now, and the puck gets out. Ella Porter has Kerrigan Kennedy with her. They go in on a 2-on-1, and the ref blows it off sides. Face-off will come back out. off of an almost very successful rush. Face off now, 1 to Duncan. Duncan gets it up, and Noel Douglas gets it in deep. Taylor Pico goes in after it. Pico putting the pressure on. Pico now with it. Gets it out to the point. Eliseda sends it back down low. Pico with it on the half wall. Pico tries to send one across. It gets through. The shot by Douglas is saved by the Steel City netminder. Eliseda here on the point again. Sends one deep in behind the net. Noel Douglas is pressuring it in the corner. Gets through her. The line is held by Duncan. Now Dekatowski takes a shot from the point. Saved with the stick by the goalie. Taylor Pico sends it back to the point. Seda sends one that tried to go D to D. Picked off by Steel City, and now Steel City comes down the ice. Steel City slaps one into the Honeybaked zone, and Eliseda goes back to recover the puck. Being forechecked on here. Loses the puck. Defended well by Duncan. Duncan sends it along the boards. Puck gets out of the zone, and it's going down into the Steel City zone. This will be called for an icing. Faceoff comes back to the Honeybaked zone. There are 10.5 minutes left here in the first period of play. Donato with the D-zone face-off. It's won by Steel City back to the point. They go D to D with it, and pressure being put on by Cyril. Cyril gets the puck out, and now Donato's off to the races. Donato with it. Donato gets knocked down, gets the puck back to her teammate. Donato now with it behind the net. She's got time. Donato's still got time. Looks for a D to D pass, but it's picked off by Steel City. Puck goes back down the ice. The race is won by Honeybaked. Now with it behind their own net. Steel City comes out of the corner with it. Elena Hovig skates it out of her own zone. Lucy Sweeney putting on pressure on the Steel City defender. Brings her on her own net. Breakout pass gets out, but not controlled, and it'll go for an offsides. Face off here for Celine Kalis. Sent back to Carconi. She goes to her partner, Eliseda. Seda goes to Porter, and who gets it in? Celine Kalis putting on the pressure in the offensive zone. Backed up by Kennedy behind the net. Honeybaked with 3 behind the net, and it's pinched on by Seda, who sends one at the net. Loose in the slot now. Steel City breaks it out, and they will have a 2-on-2 against the Honeybaked defense. They take the puck behind the net where it's pressured by Carconi. They got a player in the slot who gets it, shoots it just wide. Now Celine on it. Steel City sends the puck back across, and they're looking to play with it behind the net now. Centering pass is blocked by Kalis. Centering pass again gets through. Good D by Kalis and a save by Abby Solers. And now Carconi with it behind the net. Puck is bouncing and loose off a Steel City player and out to their point. Steel City sends it back in behind the net. Now Carconi with it, looking to reverse it. But it's sent out by the Steel City players. Honeybaked gets a much needed change here. Steel City tries to get one up. Picked off by Duncan. Duncan looks up the ice. Picked off by Steel City player. Steel City takes it into the corner again. Centering pass is blocked by Duncan, now behind the net. She reverses it, and it's jumped on by Emma Billy. Steel City centers one, but a good stick there to deny them the puck. Centering pass, and the shot is blocked and sent out of play. Face off now to the left of Abby. Pico on the face off. Pico blocks the shot. And it's jumped on by Noelle Douglas in the corner. Emma Billy now with it behind her own net, but Steel City sends it back around. Billy picks it off behind the net and tries to get it out. A great play by Noelle Douglas, and they've got a 2-on-1. That's Douglas and Pico. Douglas with it in the tries to get across to Pico, deflected by the Steel City defender. Stepped up on by Nahovig, but it gets by her. Now Lucy Sweeney chases it back into her own zone. Sweeney with it around her own net. Sweeney looking to go up the ice with it, but loses it. Now Steel City takes a shot that goes just wide of Abby. Feet. Puck in Sweeney's feet, but it's sent back low. Ellen Nahovig now with it behind her own net. Nahovig with room. Tries to send one out, but it's kept in by Steel City. Steel City jumps on it in the slot, takes a shot that gets blocked, and there's a puck that's loose in the slot now. Steel City with it now in the slot, looking to center it. They get it, and they score. Nobody in front on that one, and Steel City is able to slot one home. Face off here now, off the Steel City goal, and Steel City gets it back into the HP zone. Cocconi's on it in the corner, picked up by Cyril. Cyril runs into the ref. Duncan now with it. Duncan sends it around, looking for Lucy Sweeney. Steel City takes a shot, saved by Abby Sowers and cleared to the corner by Celine. Steel City sends it around, and now they've got it behind the Honeybake net. Cycle it behind the net there, and they just put in work below the goal line. Picked up by Sweeney, who tries to get it out but cannot. Now Carconi tries to get it out. It's behind her in the corner. Steel City picks it up behind the net, and they're looking to center it. Centering pass, but a great stick lift by Lucy Sweeney there to deny that opportunity. A shot on net, and it's saved by Solers. Now HB trying to clear the zone desperately here. Duncan with it behind the net. She's going to send one around to Kennedy. It's stepped on by a Steel City player, and the zone is held. Steel City with it now behind the net. She's looking for a centering pass. She finds it. Now Steel City with it behind the Honeybake net. Honeybake really needs to get this one out here. Pass around, gets over to Kennedy, who falls against the boards. And now Kayla's trying to get it out. Steel City with the shot from the slot, and it's saved by Sowers into the corner. Kayla's putting on pressure behind the net. Steel City gets under their point here, and they're just going to cycle it back in low. Pressure on the puck now. Kennedy gets it. Kennedy gets it out, and that'll be offsides against Steel City. And Honeybake will get a much-needed change here. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first period. Face-off will go all the way down to the offensive zone now. Pico, Dekatowski, Douglas on the ice with Nahovig and Billy. Now the offensive zone face-off, one back to Ellie Nahovig. She takes a shot and it gets deflected just wide of the net. Noelle Douglas putting on pressure in the corner. And now Pico tries to get it behind the net. It's sent around and up the boards. Steel City looking to get it out, and they do. Puck enters the Honeybake zone now. Dekatowski gets one across. Dekatowski's now in on it. Shoots it just wide. Puck's in the corner now. Taylor Pico with a centering pass. and it goes just through the legs of Dekutowski. Honeybake putting on pressure now in the offensive zone. Noel Douglas looks to center it, set by a Steel City player. Steel City gets one out, and this will go for an icing. Good offensive pressure there, and it gets rewarded with another offensive zone face-off. Donato now on the face-off. Wins it back to Duncan. Duncan sends one in low. It goes behind the net where Lucy Sweeney puts the pressure on. Sweeney being helped out by Donato. Donato with it now. At the point, circles to the middle. Loses the puck, and now Steel City's getting it out. Steel City with an odd man rush here, 2-on-1 in the zone. She makes a move, but is blocked out there by a combination of Ella Seda and Abby Sellers. Now Ashtonado with it, gets knocked down. Steel City takes one in, shoots it with a save by Abby Sellers. Just save there. Just under 3 minutes remaining here in the first period. Payless now on the D-zone face-off. Puck is won by Steel City, sent back into the Honeybake zone. Carconi now putting on pressure behind the net. She falls. Now Kayla's putting on the pressure on the same girl. Steel City cycles it behind the Honeybake net. Still cycling it again. Player walks out. Saved there by Sellers. And the face-off will now go to her right. Honeybake remains unchanged. Kalis on the face-off. Face-off won by Steel City. Set on net and saved with a pad by Abby Sellers. Now Billy gets it up to Kennedy. Kennedy tries to slide one up, and it's taken out here by Celine Kalis. She finds Ella Porter. Porter looking for Kalis. Picked off by a Steel City defender who skates it out of the zone and finds her teammate. Now defended here by Emma Billy. Emma Billy with good defense is able to take away the odd man rush. Steel City with it behind the net now. Circling to the middle, pressure put on. Their point man has it. Picked up here and circled around the net. And it's cleared out by Kennedy. Porter now with it. Porter's got Kennedy with her. They're going in on a 2-on-2. Porter looks to center one. And it's stopped here by the Steel City goalkeeper. Minute and 45 remaining here in the first period, and Honeybake has an offensive zone face-off. Pico, Dekutowski, Douglas out there with Nahovig and Seda. Face-off is won by Steel City, and they skated out of the zone. Pressured on here. Dekutowski tries to get one through, but cannot. Steel City takes one into the HB zone. HB attempts to get it out, but the line is held here by Steel City. Pressure being put on here. Dekutowski now. Steel City walks one into the slot and shoots it right into the waiting glove of Abby Sellers. Face-off will go to her left now. Face-off one into the HB corner. Steel City looks to center it. Steel City puts one across the front of the net, but no luck on that one. Seda pulls it out of the corner. She's pressured behind the net. Now Steel City looking to center one here from behind the net. Seda puts a body on the girl. The centering pass is picked off here by Pico, and she's got room to skate. Pico looks to get one across, but it's picked off by a Steel City player. Pico keeping the pressure on, and she's able to get it into the Steel City zone here. Steel City gets one out to Melina Carconi. She goes D to D to her partner Sylvia Duncan. Duncan gets one up and it's tipped in by Sweeney. Sweeney gets it out. Duncan sends it in, but that will be offsides. Face off here just outside the zone. Sweeney on the face-off. It's sent way back into the honey-baked zone. Played by Abby Salas. Carconi gets it. The puck was loose in front and covered by Abby Salas. Face-off now to her right. Donato on the face-off. Donato sends one across. It's pressured on by Sweeney, but not able to get it out. Now Carconi with it. Carconi looking up. Carconi's got Sweeney, but it's in her feet. Pressured by Duncan now. It's knocked down and set by Sweeney over to Donato, but it escapes to a Steel City player. Now Cyril on it, and that will be the end of the first period. After one period of play, score is Steel City 1, Honeybaked 0. And we're back live for the second period here in Howell, Michigan. First game of the season for Honeybaked. They're looking to get their legs behind them. Starting the second will be the line of Dekatowski, Donato, Cyril, and Sweeney, with Carconi and Duncan on the back. Face-off is won by Steel City, but knocked away by Duncan. Steel City sends one deep into the HP zone, and it's jumped on by Carconi. Carconi gets one up the wall. Carconi with a centering pass, and it gets out of the HP zone. Steel City sends one back in. Carconi looking to get one out, sends it to Donato. Donato circles in her own zone with it. Donato back to Carconi. Carconi up the wall. Pressured by Cyril, but Steel City now with it in the slot. Steel City, the shot, possibly saved by Solers and sent into the corner. Pressured by Donato behind the net. Donato goes up the boards with it. Cannot get it out. Donato to Duncan. Duncan sends it around. Point man for Steel City sends it in deep. It's back behind the HP net now. Donato's able to get it around. Picked up by Cyril, and Cyril sends it down the ice, and that will be an icing. HP will be able to get a change now, and the face-off will come back into our defensive zone to the right of Abby Solers.
I don't usually take till the puck drops. I need to start doing it early.
Kalis now on a face-off. Face-off is in the feet. Steel City has one, shoots it just wide. Billy goes after it in the corner. Billy off the boards. Kennedy trying to get it out here. It's in the feet. Puck remains in the feet, but it's out to the Steel City defenseman. Shot attempt is blocked by Porter. Now Kalis able to get it out. Steel City gets it back in, and they walk to the middle here. Forced wide by Nahovig and forced behind the net. Nahovig with good defensive pressure is able to get the puck away from them. Tries to send one out. Picked up by Celine. The puck gets out, and it's picked up by Kennedy now. Steel City picks it up in the neutral zone and brings it back into the HB zone. The puck deflects to the middle here, and Steel City has numbers in front. But Nahovig's able to pick it up and get one up the wall here. Puck in the corner now. Porter battling for it on her knees. Steel City sends one back in deep. Nahovig goes back after it. She's got time, but chooses to send it to Kennedy early. Pressured now by Steel City. The puck is walked to the middle, and it's put in by the Steel City player. And it's 2-0 now. You're in the second period. Pico on face-off, sends it back to Seda. Seda tries to clear the zone, and it's held in. It's held in again. Shot at the net goes just wide. Don't know if Salas saw that one. Duncan putting on pressure on the boards. Tries the reversal. It's picked up by a Steel City player behind the net. Steel City walks it to the middle and sends it back behind the net now. Sent back to the point, but it's pressured here by Douglas. Not able to get a stick on it. And it's sent behind the HB net. Duncan sends it up to the point. No one there. Seda sends it back, blocked by a Steel City player. Sends it to the point, and it's pressured here. Room to skate here for Ella Seda. HB has a 2-on-1 here. On sides, Seda has it. Seda shoots it and she scores! Ella Seda finds the top right corner with an absolute snipe. And that's the first of the evening and the first of the season for the Honey Baked Girls team. And that'll make it a 2-1 hockey game here in the second period. 11 minutes remaining. Donato now in for the faceoff. Donato wins one back to Billy. Billy gets it up to Sweeney. Pressured quickly by Steel City player. Donato picks it up. Donato being pressured now. Donato falls into the boards, but gets up. Steel City putting on pressure in their offensive zone, our defensive zone now. Donato's able to go get off the ice. And HB's able to get a goal out there for her. Steel City now with it behind the net. Pressure put on. It's sent out. And it's up. And Taylor Pico's got it. It's a 1-on-2 here. Pico tries to buy herself some time and it's pressured. Just sneaks out of the zone and Emma Billy now has it in the neutral zone. Cyril has it and sends it back in. But Pico is not able to get back out, and that'll be offsides on Honey Baked. Faceoff comes just out of the zone. Kalis now out there with Porter and Dekutowski. Porter looks to win the faceoff to her left. Steel City's able to get it and walk it in. Good Defense there by Nahovig, who stops the break. Steel City sends one to the front where it's saved by Salers. I think the Steel City player tripped over Salers' outstretched stick, but we'll avoid a call. Steel City walks to the front where it's an easy glove save there for Salers. Face-off comes to her right. Kalis on the draw. Kalis wins it. Now battle on the boards. It's sent to the front, and it's picked up by Kalis. She's got Porter on the right. Porter deflects one deep into the zone and will now forecheck. Porter in behind the net. Steel City sends one around, and it's stepped up on by Seda. Seda the goal scorer. Steel City gets it out to Nahovig, who sends it back in, and that'll be offsides. Automatic offsides here for USA Hockey. And face-off will come out to center ice. I'm not entirely sure why. Pico on the center ice draw. Out with Douglas and Kennedy. Puck off Carconi's feet, and it's back into the HB zone. Steel City sends one to the front, and it's saved there by Salers. Duncan now skates it, gets it up to Kennedy. Kennedy with room. Kennedy across the blue line. Kennedy into the corner with the puck now. Battling with it. Puck sent up to the point where Duncan waits it. Duncan puts one on net, and it's sent just into the corner by the goalie there. Offensive pressure being put on by HP here. Steel City sends the puck around. The exit attempt fails with a save here by Sylvia Duncan. Steel City tries to get it out again. This time they're successful. Stopped there by Carconi. And now they hold the puck in the neutral zone. That is offsides, correctly called by the referee there. Face off just outside of the HB zone. Donato back on the ice. Steel City with it, brings it into the HB zone. They walk to the middle, where it's stopped by Nahovig. Now they get it behind the HB net. Steel City plays with it behind the net. They get it out in front. Stopped there by Emma Billy. Lucy Sweeney looking to get it out. Pressured behind the net by Billy. Centered. And a great save by Abby Salers there on the centering play by Steel City. Sweeney tries to send one across to Donato, but it's picked off by Steel City and brought back into the HB zone. Steel City around the HB net with it now. They bring it up to the point, and it's pressured by Cyril. Cyril's able to force the turnover. Donato now with the puck. Donato gets it across the red line and into the zone, but it's knocked out right away. Carried in by Nahovig, but Donato was just offsides. Face off just outside of the offensive zone here. Kalis takes it. It's sent across now where Ella Seda gets on it. Seda with time, looks across. Looking for Dekatowski, who puts the pressure on but is not able to hold the line. Good defensive step up there by Duncan, but Steel City's able to get it and they bring it back into the HB zone. Pressured up by Seda. Seda with the centering pass to Porter. Porter with it in her feet, still with it, but that'll be offsides. They will miss the offsides call, and Steel City will look to get it out. Steel City does get it out anyway, so we'll call that puck doesn't lie moment. Seda with it in the D zone, able to get it out. Pressured by Celine, and she forces Steel City into an offsides position. Face off sent into the HB zone, and it's brought out now. Nahovig on it, or Douglas on it. Douglas skates it. Douglas skates it in. Noel tries to cut to the middle. Stopped by a defender there. With the back check, the puck is held in there. Now Steel City looking to skate it out. Good defense there by Pico, forces a stop for a minute. And now Steel City is able to walk it in. Behind the HB net, Kokoni was able to force her wide. Now Douglas again with the puck. Douglas skating it up into the neutral zone. Douglas across the blue line. Puck sent in deep. Now Steel City has it in their corner. Pressure being put on. Centering pass to Kennedy, or to Pico. Not able to handle it, and Steel City gets it out. The centering pass there by Steel City. Shot on net. And they're gonna call that a goal. Goal for Steel City, I guess. It looked like Solers had it under her pad, but that might not have been the case. The score is now 3-1, Steel City here with 6:40 remaining in the second period. Steel City wins the draw and gets it into the zone. Nahovig on it behind their own net. Reverses one here to Sweeney. Sweeney tries to chip one off the boards, but is knocked down by the Steel City player. Now Donato with it. Donato sends one up. Cyril tries to get one out here. Donato picks it up. Donato flips one out to Sweeney, and Sweeney chases it into the offensive zone. Sweeney has it now in the corner. Sweeney looking for the point man, Nahovig. Donato has it, but messes with it too much at the point, and it gets out. Now Steel City with it, going the other way. The pass gets to the slot, and the shot is saved there by Solers. Nahovig on it along the wall. Steel City walks one to the middle, all kinds of space, and it's a goal. 4-1 now, Steel City. Face-off sent into the Honeybag zone. Kokoni puts pressure on behind the net. Aided there by Duncan. Kokoni looks to get one out to Dekatowski. Pressured by the point man, but it does get out. Now Porter chases after it. It's brought into the zone by Steel City, so that's onside, but Steel City's able to get it right back out. Walks to the middle there. Good D there by Duncan. Kokoni now with it. Duncan helps out behind the net and sends one around. Picked up at the point by Steel City and sent at the net where it goes just wide. Duncan takes it around their own net. Looks to the middle but cannot find the player, and that will go for an icing. Now we go back to the HB zone here. Face off in the HB zone. Pico wins it back. Billy circles in her own corner and makes a good move. Billy tries to get one out here. Kennedy is run into, but no penalty called there. Kennedy gets one out to Pico. Loses the puck somehow. And now Steel City brings it back into the zone. Steel City brings it into the middle. It's pressured on and it's loose in front. Solers is down, but it is loose in front. And Solers is able to make another save. And it's still loose in front. Solers falls on it finally for a whistle. There were a lot of rebound opportunities there, but Solers was able to keep it out in the end. Now to face off to the right of Solers. Pico on it. Steel City wins it, but it's gotten out there by Seda. It rolls all the way back to the Steel City zone, but the line is held. Now Pico has it. Pico. Shot from the goal line is saved by the Steel City goalie, but that's a shot that we needed. Now Donato, Sweeney, and Ciro go out. Offensive zone face-off opportunity here. Face-off won by Steel City. They bring it around their own net. That's going to go all the way for an icing. And we'll try again. This time from the other side. Now Donato on the draw again. Face off 1 to Ciro. Ciro gets a shot off, but it's blocked. Goes to Sweeney on the far side. Sweeney with the attempt to get it to the point. Picked off by Steel City player. Good offensive zone there. Pressure there by Sweeney. Pass to Donato to the middle. Donato's able to cut in. She gets it back to Seda, who takes a shot. There'll be a penalty after that one. Sweeney was knocked down in front. And that'll be the first penalty of the game coming up with 3.5 minutes to go here in the second. Honeyvict will go to the power play.
She's now leading a penalty. It only says 1.
Ciro now wins the face-off. Held in. Duncan circles with it. She finds Donato on the far side. That's really good puck movement. Donato now with time. Drops him back to Seda, who's pressured. Sends it back to Donato. Donato has time to walk in. She walks to the middle. Walks him in, and the puck has gotten out, but that will go for an icing. With the USA Hockey rules that there is icing on penalty kills. HB will now have another offensive zone face-off with just over a minute remaining here in the power play. Porter lines up for the face-off. She's got Kalis and Dekutowski to her right. Puck sent up by Steel City, and they were able to get it out. Stepped up on by Carconi. She makes the play and now has time to skate it up the ice. Melina Carconi skates it up, gets it across the red line, and pressure is put on. Puck is picked up there by Porter, and Porter sends it deep into the zone. Now HB will look to put pressure on. Steel City sends one out. And that one will make it all the way for another icing. Face-off returns to the offensive zone. 33 seconds left on the power play. Porter lines up for the face-off. Wins it back to Kalis. Kalis to Seda. Seda to Nahovic. Nahovic, the shot. It's blocked in front, but it's loose. Fanned on by Porter, but the line is held by Nahovic. Another shot blocked by Steel City. Now Steel City's got a one-on-one here with Seda. Good defensive play there by Seda. And she now has time to skate it. Ella Seda gets it to Celine Kalis. Kalis into the zone. Steel City tries to bring it behind their own net, but it's stopped. They're killing off the end of the penalty here, and now we're back to even strength. Puck is on the ground, underneath the Steel City player. Douglas comes out with it. Douglas to Kennedy. Kennedy, the shot! And it's tipped in! Celine Kalis I believe, got the tip on the Kerrigan Kennedy shot. And that will make it a 4-2 hockey game here with 1:44 left in the second period. Good patience there by Douglas with the puck to find Kennedy waiting right in the slot. Honeybake looks to keep that momentum going now. Pico, Douglas, Kennedy out there now. Pico, face off one to Douglas. Douglas skates it and gets it in deep. Now Kennedy looks to put pressure on behind the net. Steel City sends it around, and it's stepped on by Duncan. A really good step there. The line is held, but it gets just out. Now Pico sends it back in, blocked by a Steel City player, and Steel City gets it out now. They go in, and the shot sent just wide. Steel City sends one back to their point, and it's handled well there. Puck behind the net now. Steel City cycles it. Centering pass stopped there by Pico. Douglas looking to get it out. Does. Douglas has Kennedy to her left. Walks to the middle. Takes the puck into the corner now. Steel City looks to get it out, and they do. A 1-on-2 here versus Nahovig, and Billy tries to walk it and fails. Pressure being put on by Kennedy. Centering pass, and Kennedy is able to deflect the puck into the corner. Now Steel City with it behind the net. Pico has it and gets it out. That'll go for an icing, but Pico and Kennedy will be able to make the change that they need here with 16 seconds remaining in the second period. Honeybake will have a defensive zone face-off, and they'll look to quickly get it out and make one last rush down the ice. Donato on the D-zone face-off. 1 to Emma Billy. Billy looks to go behind her own net. Reverses it. Nobody there. Puck is centered, and it's in the net. Just before the end of the second period, Steel City gets another one, and it's 5-2. Neutral zone face-off won by Donato. Sweeney in the O-zone. And that's the end of the second period. Steel City 5, Honeybake 2. We'll be back shortly for the third. All right, we are back live here for the third period. Honeybake down 3 goals, looking to make a comeback happen. Third period will start here with Donato, Cyril, Sweeney. Duncan and Seda at the back. Face off won by Donato. Sent up by Seda, and then it is owned by Sweeney. Donato holds the line. Duncan holds the line. Duncan takes a shot that goes just wide. Pressured here in the corner by Donato. Held the line by Seda. Seda holds it again. Sweeney now with it. Looking to get a shot here in front, but has his stick lifted. Steel City gets it out. Good defensive play there by Seda. Seda playing really good defense here to start the third period. Now Cyril has it. Cyril putting the pressure on. She gets it into the offensive zone and keeps on it. Steel City's able to get it out, where it's picked up by Celine Kalis. Celine into the offensive zone. Around the net. Celine with the centering pass to Porter. Carconi's able to get on it. And they battle along the boards. Porter and Kalis in on that. Carconi centers it to Lucy Sweeney. Carconi sends one at the net, where that will be swallowed up by the goaltender. Kalis on the offensive zone faceoff. Won, but pressured by Dekutowski. Dekutowski now putting on the pressure behind the net. Porter's helping her out. Kalis staying out front here. Puck is loose now. Porter comes out with it. Centering pass goes just through everybody. Now Steel City breaks out. Back check there by Dekutowski. He's able to force the turnover. And they tangle, and the Steel City player falls. Now Dekutowski tries to get it out, held in by Steel City. The centering pass, and the shot goes just wide. Porter brings it around their own net. Off the boards, but Steel City holds it in deep. Dekutowski tries to get one out, but it's held in at the line. Now Kalis has time. Looks to get one out. Honeybake cannot get the puck out of the zone. Steel City now with it. Saved by Abby Salas. Face off to the right of Salas. Shot from Steel City blocked by the HB team. Seda now putting on pressure behind the net. Steel City looking to get to the middle. They drop it back into the corner where Kennedy's on it. Now it's out to Pico. Pico up to Kennedy. Kennedy chips one out, but that will go down for an icing. We return to our own zone, and we do this again. Pico on the face-off to the left of Salas. One back by Steel City. Sent back in deep, and it's Seda on it, who gets it up to Kennedy. Steel City now puts it in back behind the Honeybake net again. Reversal behind the net, and it's back into the corner. Steel City sends it again behind the net. Looking for a centering pass, not able to get it. Whiffed on by Honeybake. Noelle Douglas chips it out. Pressure being applied here, and it's back into the HB zone. Douglas again looking to get it out. Line is held by Steel City. Douglas is able to chip one and it gets just out. And that will go for an offsides. Donato, Cyril, Sweeney. Now Astronaut with it in the neutral zone. She's able to force it into the Steel City zone and they get it out. Now a one-on-one here. Missed by Steel City. Duncan goes back after it. Duncan tries to get one up to Sweeney to get it out, but they cannot. Sweeney uses the boards and now she's got space. Oh, and it's pushed on by a Steel City defender. And they are not able to get it into the zone. Battle on here in front of us. Donato comes out with the puck. Donato tries to find someone but is unable to. Salos elects to cover it. And now we'll have a defensive zone face-off here with 10.5 minutes left here in the game. Face-off won by Steel City. Slap shot blocked by Dekatowski. They walk it to the middle, but pressure put on by Kalis forces an easy save for Solers. Face off to the left of Solers. Won by Steel City. Sent to the front, blocked by Nahovig. But Steel City on it again, and they score. Loose puck in front. Picked up by Steel City, and that'll make it 6-2. Pico on the faceoff. Duncan skates it herself all the way into the offensive zone. Duncan now behind the net. Looks to center it. And it's picked off by a Steel City player. Steel City out to the neutral zone. One-on-one here. Good back check by Kennedy. Forces it into the corner. And now Steel City walks it in. Whiffed on the shot. Sent into the corner. They hold it low. They cycle it back now into the corner. Back here to the point. Shot. Saved by Solers, and she falls on the rebound to force a whistle. Right off the face-off. Caught lacking, and Steel City scores to make it 7-2. Alright, puck into the HB zone. Steel City with it at the point. Saved there by Solers, and she covers it. Face off. Picked up by Porter. Porter skates it out. Porter tries to get one to Dekatowski and can't. And now Steel City brings it all the way back into their zone. Kalis to Billy. Billy tries to get a shot. Held by Carconi. Pressured there by Dekutowski in the corner. Steel City cherry picking, and they're able to get the pass, but Emma Billy's on it now in the D zone. Now Carconi. Dekutowski tries to send one to Kalis, but can't get it out. Porter puts pressure on and gets whacked across the feet. Now the puck goes in the corner. Kalis putting the pressure on. Walk to the middle here by Steel City, and she's still got it. Steel City with the shot. The tip goes wide. Now they look to get it to the point, but it's picked up there. Douglas gets tripped up, but no call. And Salah is able to make an easy save there with the blocker. Puck goes into the corner. Steel City on it. They get it behind the net. They center it. It comes back to the point. Shot is blocked there by Kennedy, and it's sent wide. Picked up by Kalis. And now Kennedy has it. Kennedy looking to get one out, and she does. Kalis goes for a change. It's pressured by Douglas. Steel City back in the HB zone. Nahovig now with it. Nahovig tries to get it in, and she does. It's brought out to the middle, and just escapes the reach of Ella Seda. Seda takes it around her own net. She's got time. She goes up the boards with it to Douglas. Douglas to Pico. Stepped on by Kennedy, and Pico picks it up. Now Taylor Pico with it. Takes a shot, goes off the glove of the Steel City goalie. That one had a chance. Centering pass by Kennedy goes just off the stick of Pico, and now they battle behind the net with it. Kennedy putting on great pressure here behind the net. Steel City's able to get one out now, and they've got a 2-on-1 in the Honeybaked zone. Pass gets across, and a great save there by Solers. Puck is still loose behind the net, and now Douglas tries to skate it out. Pressure put on. Duncan now with it. Duncan finds Kennedy. The puck gets just out of the zone now. Kennedy putting in great battling here in the neutral zone. Steel City sends it back in deep. Seda on it. Seda up to Cyril. Cyril sends it up, and now Steel City's got it in their zone. Pressure being put on by Donato. Donato has it. Donato has it with time. Donato tries to find her point man, but it gets out. Now Carconi being pressured hard. Carconi's able to get it up. Cyril putting the pressure. Donato's able to get it in deep. Now Lucy Sweeney gets on it behind the net. Sweeney putting on pressure. Gets help from Donato, and now Steel City looks to get it out. The center, and they do. Carconi's on it, but she's backed up by Cyril. Cyril takes it behind her own net. Centering attempt. Now Emma Billy with it in the corner. Steel City player loses an edge. And Billy skates it. In the neutral zone now, Lucy Sweeney on it. Sweeney gets it to her point person, Carconi. Carconi now gets it up, it's deflected, and that won't be an icing. Into the Steel City defensive zone now. Pressured hard by Kalis. Puck sent back in there by Billy. Kalis with more pressure. Now Dekutowski with it. Kara Dekutowski buys herself time but loses the puck. And now a one-on-one here. Billy's got to catch up. And the puck goes just wide. Back into the Steel City zone here. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the game. Now Steel City walks it in. Shot goes wide. They battle in the corner now. And now Seda with it behind the net. Aliseda gonna skate it. Tries to chip one up the boards. But now pressed by Steel City. Steel City with a great back check by Seda, and she negates that. Now Taylor Pico with time. She's got 3. Tries to find Douglas across. Douglas with it now in the corner. Douglas trying to buy herself some time. Kennedy looking to put the pressure on. The puck sent up the wall, but it's not able to be held by Carconi. Duncan goes back for it. Takes her time and gets it to Kennedy. Kennedy pressured hard. Makes a good move. Loses the puck, but Duncan's able to point her body and stop that rush from happening right away. Good defense by Carconi, and she sends it off the glass. Steel City with the pressure. They walk it to the middle, and it's blocked by Sylvia Duncan. From the point now, pressure being put on. Steel City wires a shot, saved by Abby Sowers. Sowers elects to cover it. And with just under 3 minutes to go here in the game, there'll be a D-zone face-off. D-zone face-off won by Donato. Ciro comes through with it. Ciro looking to skate it. Into the feet of Sweeney. Sweeney still has it. We're in the neutral zone here. Ciro now has it across the red line. She gets bodied decently hard, but gets it deep regardless. Puck sent up along the wall. Stepped on by Nahovig. Nahovig tries to get one in. Steel City gets it out now. They've got a 2-on-2. Now they've got a 1-on-4. No pressure being applied. Shot blocked by Ciro. Puck in behind the net now. Pressured by Steel City. They reverse it. And Nahovig goes in for it. Now Kalis with it. Kalis bounces it to herself off the boards. Centering attempt blocked and held in. Great save by Sowers there. She sends it into the corner. Now puck set behind the net. Kalis now with it. Sweeney bodied into the boards. Emma Billy gets it across, pressured on by Ciro. Ciro falls to the ground. Puck sent back into the HB zone. And it's cleared by Duncan, brought back into the zone by HB, so that's not offsides. Steel City sends it back in deep, and we are into the final minute of play here in the game. Duncan sends one over to Porter. Porter tries to get one out. She gets it to Dekutowski. Dekutowski not able to get it all the way to Pico. And now Steel City gets it back in one more time. They regroup in the neutral zone. They walk it here to the middle. 61 collects, and it's set just across the face of the net. They let Steel City walk right in, and now Abby makes a great save. Puck is chipped out to Pico. Pico within the O zone. Looks to make a move. Pico on it in the corner. Time running out here in this game. And that'll do it here. 7-2 final from Howell, Michigan. We'll be back with game 2 of the showcase tomorrow morning. Thank you.